Today, we're taking a look at the TTQ vlog screen. Essentially what this is a screen that you can attach to your phone in order to use the main camera to record selfie style footage. Before we get too much further, it is important to note that this was provided to me for demonstration purposes. Overall, this is what your screen looks like here. So on the bottom, we have two ports. You have one for both video and for power, and we have one more on the side here, and this is for your audio. Now, this does use kind of like a MagSafe style magnet, but if you're using an iPhone 15 or 16, it doesn't fit the best on it, so that is something important to note. So you can see if I put it on there, it actually covers up the lens a little bit. Depending on which lens you use, that might be a problem. For me, I'm not actually using this on my camera. I'm going to use a camera mounting system kind of like this here because I want to be able to use external audio and other features. So what I ended up doing was I took one of the mounting rings that it came with and I applied it to my camera clip. So what we could see here is all I have to do is put my camera clip on here, and then I am most simply going to now connect this. Got a nice strong connection on the camera. This screen is on the larger size when you compare it to some of the others in the market. In addition, once you do get this connected to the magnetic strip, it is very secure on there. You can see that once I get it, that is not coming off. So now all you have to do is plug into your monitor, plug into the USB-C on your phone, and then out of the box, it's going to start working. Now, in order to make sure that you have a proper perspective here, you're gonna wanna go up into your phone settings and use the rotation lock in the vertical mode. That way, when you put the phone into video mode like this, and then you turn it on its side, you're actually gonna get the proper image there. So you can see now, if I wanted to, what I could do is I could put it in selfie mode, and now I'm able to see, like, this is what's on the camera here, and that's what I'm seeing. And then if I point it again, now the camera is looking back at you, and it is super easy to use. This is an actual game changer for when you're trying to do vlog style content, but using the main camera. Now, officially supported is the iPhone 15, the iPhone 16, because those both have USB-C. And then the official app is the camera app that it will work with. Now, I was able to get this working inside of the Blackmagic camera app, but in order to get it to work where you could see the appropriate kind of resolution here, that it's actually showing in the correct position. So what I actually had to do was go into my phone and then do enable vertical video. So what that ended up doing, gives me the proper perspective. It's now taking a 4K video in vertical mode. So when you put it on its side, you are still gonna get the correct perspective up on the screen, which is super important. If you weren't doing it this way, what would happen essentially is you'd get weird zoom, or it would only show a part of the screen. And then the trick is, for me, I use a Mac. So when I upload the footage, you'll see that it's oriented in a vertical manner. And all you have to do is hit Command L or Command R on the video in Explorer, and it'll auto rotate it for you. So it's a slight inconvenience if you want to use the Blackmagic app with this, but it's totally possible, and you could still get the full quality here. Now, if that wasn't enough to be able to see yourself inside of that app, what we did talk about was this audio mode here. So what I can do is, I am a Rode mic user. I can plug in my receiver, I can turn it on, put that into the hot shoe mount that I was talking about. And then when you hook up your microphone, and so I've got it all nice and connected in here, you can see that the audio levels are now pulling from this microphone. So if you look at this, in order to kind of show it's isolated, you can see that down here is my audio. And what I'm gonna do is a simple test is I'm gonna blow on the microphone and see that it is only coming from what's in my hand here. So as you can see, it's actually able to pull the audio in here to the Blackmagic camera app or to your iPhone app. And in addition to that, if we needed to do one more thing, we could even plug in power, so this thing's gonna stay fully charged while you're recording. Now, if you did want to change orientation, you can click these buttons here. You can see that it starts going into a weird zoomed in state. That's not something I'm gonna use it for. Honestly, I just wanna see the camera is This is stretched, so it fills up the entire screen better, so you can see that it's a little distorted, but you can actually use the whole screen. And then back to the normal mode where I can see everything on my screen, which is more of what I'm expecting. Overall, I'm super happy with this selfie monitor camera. The fact that it works with the iPhone 16 so nicely. And ultimately, you know, I wish it fit on the camera without covering up the lens, but every time I'm using this, I'm going to be using it to try to make a higher quality production video, which means I'm going to have my microphone attached. I'm going to have all these other things to where I'm going to need something else to hold it. In addition, it comes with a remote shutter, so you can use this to trigger your photos or your videos. Overall, if you're looking for something like this, I do recommend it. Just remember, for the best experience, make sure to lock your camera in vertical mode, and then it'll work for you in your iOS camera app. And then if not in the iOS camera app and you're using Blackmagic camera, just remember to put it in vertical mode. And after putting it in vertical mode and you've done all your recordings, you can simply just rotate it on your computer. I hope you found this video helpful. Go ahead and like it. Comment down below if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer those for you. And most importantly, have a great day.